Hey, Cupcake. I think it's just gonna be you and me out here for a little while. What do you bring in your pack? Me? I just brought some toilet paper. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're taking on a new challenge. Not pooping for 24, wait. What I mean is eating MREs for 24 hours. Now, MREs stand for meals ready to eat. They're an absolute staple to every military branch, especially for soldiers in combat scenarios. Now, MREs are self-contained, complete meals in a single pouch. They're neither dehydrated or freeze-dried, which means they don't require water to reconstitute them. It's actually pretty amazing if you think about it. But with that being said, MREs come in a variety of different meals. They're made to be absolutely portable, but also packed with a ton of calories. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to strap up and see what these MREs are all about. All right, guys, so for meal number one, we've got the hash brown potatoes with bacon and peppers. But you know, first up, take a look at this packaging. There's so much brown. It's very interesting. We've got the government stamp of approval, the menu, but okay, take a look at the back. So we've got pick date of 10/2016. Okay, that's suspect. But military inspection 10/2019 and best by date of 10/22. Let's see what's inside. Oh, actually, it's got a peelable seal. I don't need a knife. Okay, so we've got the hash brown and potatoes. All right, let's see what's in here. Seriously, it is like Christmas. Okay, so this is a beverage base orange type 3. It sounds like type 3. Type 3. A trail mix. I'll go ahead and put the total macros and calories up on the screen in just a second. Let's see. Got some crackers. Oh, Mountain House. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that they work with MREs. Very cool. So if you guys are familiar with Mountain House, it's a huge brand name, especially across the backpacking outdoor world. They make a ton of dehydrated or freeze-dried foods, and I totally did not know that they would work with MREs. But here we got the dehydrated granola. Then we've got cheese spread. So the hash brown and potatoes is gonna probably take about 10 to 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and dive into our crackers and cheese spread. All right. You know what this actually reminds me of? You guys remember Cheese Whiz? Cheers, guys. That's actually not bad. That's what this tastes like. This tastes like Cheetos. So I'm super curious to see how these hash browns taste like. Let's dig into these. Got the hash browns and bacon. I don't see any peppers. All right, so here's what we're working with. Got the hash browns, bacon, we've got a little bit of peppers in there. All right, cheers. This definitely does not have the best texture. Next up, let's take a look at the nut raisin mix. You know, everybody loves a good nut. I imagine this is gonna probably taste like a Tang or maybe a Crystal Light. It's a nice little cocktail. All right. All right, so we've got one more, the granola. I'm actually gonna pass on this one. If I took this down because it's got milk, it would be a bad day. But I'm gonna probably hold on to this. I'm gonna meet up my buddy Frank at the gym. We're gonna take on the Murph because what better way to celebrate a patriotic day with MREs than with a solid workout. Let's go. All right, guys, the workout that we're gonna tackle today is called the Murph. And if you do a quick Google search, for those of you that aren't familiar with it, for one, it's definitely a kick to the nuts. Two, it's dedicated to one badass Navy Lieutenant, Mike Murphy. And the workout itself is a 1 mile run followed by 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, followed up by another 1 mile run, all in a 20-pound weight vest. And for women, I think it's roughly about a 14 or 15-pound weight vest. But last year I had actually taken on this workout and clocked in around 49 minutes for the total workout. This year, since we're going a little cold turkey, we'll see where we clock in at. Let's go ahead and warm up and get this workout in. Let's go. Guys, these pull-ups are gonna be the end of me. But whenever I think about I can't, just listen to that little voice in my head. It says, quit being a little bitch. Guys, we hit an hour and 5 minutes. Definitely not my best showing, but it's time for lunch. Let's go see what the All-American Buffet has in store. So we're back from that brutal workout and sitting in a not so dense forest, otherwise known as my backyard. But honestly guys, I'm not very hungry. I still have a food baby that's literally just sitting right here and has no signs of going away. But here we are for meal number 2. We are going to dig into a Mexican style chicken stew. Let me go ahead and set the camera down and see what we're working with. So menu 15, Mexican style chicken stew. Should be interesting. I'm hoping for Chipotle in a bag, but we'll see. Mexican style chicken stew. Got some mixed fruit. Interesting. Cheese-filled pretzels. So just as a heads up, guys, for breakfast, that hash browns alone was about almost 1,000 milligrams of sodium. So I'd imagine, I think that initial breakfast was probably close to 1,500 or 1,600 milligrams of sodium. I'm gonna be like a water buffalo after this video. It's like we've got another set of drink mix, some chiclets, some gum, some wet towelettes. Oh, score. Score. M&M's. Another cheese spread with jalapenos. Interesting. Vegetable crackers. Some chocolate hazelnut cocoa. All right, let's start this meal off with a little bit of mixed fruit. All right, cheers, boys. It's like a mouthful of sugar right there. All right, mixed fruit, done. I think we need a little something salty to kind of balance out that sweetness. Let's check out the vegetable crackers and cheese spread with jalapenos. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have tried MREs before and what you guys think of crackers. I had always heard and actually read that most of the time, most people think that the crackers are just extremely dry, and I definitely do think that they are, but I don't know, this morning's breakfast ones, they really tasted like Cheetos, so go figure. Oh yeah, that looks like Play-Doh. Cheers, boys. All right, so I'm definitely parched. Let's try the chocolate hazelnut cocoa. So it looks like we've got to put roughly about 6 ounces of water in here, or at least up to that line. See what this is all about. Bottoms up. That's not half bad. It's probably my favorite drink so far. All right, guys, so next up we've got the cheese-filled pretzels. If it's anything like the cheddar pretzels from Snyder's, this is gonna be pretty legit. All right, close enough. That definitely does not look like a stew. Let's hope for some Chipotle. It definitely doesn't taste like chicken. If anything, it tastes like tuna can. Give you a close-up. You can see some of that chicken. There's some corn. Got some peppers in there. That chicken definitely is suspect. Meal number 2 down. Now, I gotta say that lunch was definitely a lot better than breakfast, and if you guys ever try MREs and get the hash browns, no go, for sure. But with that being said, it's kind of neat. Like, there's a ton of different little sides and dessert options that you get with the MREs, and it kind of makes things a little interesting. So you get a ton of calories, but also there's a ton of sodium. Now, the sodium alone, this Mexican-style chicken stew was 1,000 milligrams of sodium. The vegetable crackers was 500 to 600 total milligrams. So I'd imagine that the entire meal itself is roughly probably close to 2,000 milligrams, if not more. But that does it for meal number 2. I'm gonna get some housework in, pack up, because we're gonna fly out to California, and I will see you guys for the final meal. Guys, let this be a lesson. If you ever have an MRE, make sure you got tons of water on hand. My mouth has been dry as a desert. All right, so we've got creamy spinach, fettuccine, and Southwest style beef. I think actually there's only 24 menus, so it's kind of cool that we know what the last one is. But this morning we were countryside. We had some hash browns. This afternoon we actually had a fiesta, so we're gonna go Italian. Let's go. Last meal, let's go. All right, so we've got, again, the creamy spinach fettuccine. I hope this is better than Olive Garden, although Olive Garden's breadsticks are pretty bomb. But let's take a look inside menu number 14. All right, creamy spinach fettuccine. Got some pretzel sticks. I wonder if that's in replacement for the freaking breadsticks. Check that out. First strike, apple cinnamon. Kind of feels like a brick. Ooh, another set of crackers. I gotta tell you guys, I don't know what it is, but these things definitely are getting to me. Instead of cheese, they gave me some peanut butter. We've got a chocolate protein powder drink. All right, where do we go first? Let's, pretzel sticks we'll leave till later. Doesn't sound very appetizing. Let's try this out. First strike, energy bar. Not bad. Kind of actually reminds me of a cross between a power bar and a Cliff bar. Cheers. That bar is pretty dense. Guys, flavor, 10 out of 10. Hands down, my favorite piece out of the entire day. We definitely need something to wash that down, so let's dive into the chocolate protein powder drink. Smells pretty good. Let's try the pretzel sticks. Might just double up on adding some of these pretzel sticks inside the creamy spinach fettuccine. Just your typical pretzel stick, nothing too crazy. You know what? All right, before I get too carried away, this might be pretty good actually adding it into the fettuccine. So let's hold off on that. Let's check out the peanut butter. It's like having Jif in a little pouch. Same crackers as this morning. Not bad, guys. Honestly, the crackers definitely won me over. Actually, the more that I drink this, it just really tastes like plastic. We're gonna pass on that for now. I feel like the trick is to not look at your main course entree. That does not look very appetizing. There's a close-up. Got some egg noodles, spinach, fettuccine. All right. If you guys ever had canned spinach, you probably know. Ooh. This is very close to that. Let's see if these pretzels will help. The addition of the pretzels, I'm wondering if this will come out like a Frito pie. Not bad. Spinach fettuccine done. All right. Well, guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. So what did I think about MREs for the day? I had 3. You know, I gotta say that the second one definitely stood out the most to me, but are they absolutely delicious? No, most definitely not. But are they palatable? For sure. You know, if I had to pick, you know, my favorite entree, number 2, lunch would definitely be it. You know, if I had to pick my favorite snack or treat, the energy bar for sure would be it. I think probably over everything, including entrees, you know, but from a nutrition and fiber standpoint, completely lacking, right? You know, I'm just wondering when this hippo is gonna leave my body. But with that being said, you know, maybe that's the way that the military does things so that soldiers really focus on the mission at hand, right? And, you know, not worrying about secondhand stuff. So, you know, with that, if you guys enjoyed the video, give this video a big fat thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one.